Okay, so let's talk about Bolo.
Oh my gosh. So we go downstairs outside.
We all were like curious, like, what's in the box? What's in the box?
And I'm like, yo, this guy is sexy as hell. Ooh, you can look but don't touch.
Woo! And when he came up out that cage, he came up out that cage.
I'm trying to get a dance right now. Like, turn up.
It was just another Thursday for me.
Oh my God, are you crazy? It was just so, like, crazy, like, even in his pants.
How many arms do you have? Can you imagine locking women up for 4 months and then all of a sudden they're not only out of the house, but they're at a private strip party? Oh, Lord. This is crazy.
I was just over it. Like his movements were just really odd to me, and him jumping up in the air and all that was like kind of scary to me. He looked like a little action figure when he was moving around.
Well, I thought he did a good job. I liked his moves.
I like slow and sexy. Like, I'm not one of those gyrating kind of girls.
Oh, chocolate.
I don't really like to look at dick that's not mine. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't do anything for me.
Damn.
Take it off.
The girls are drinking, they were having fun, they throwing money. He's oiled up. He was oiled up and doing his little dance, and they were checking out the scene of his equipment.
Bolo.
You got me ready to, I'm so ready.
My mind keeps going to, okay, random dig, not really appealing to me. It ain't real.
It is real.
Is this considered cheating?
Me too.
It was good for all of us, and we deserved it. We was cooped up in the house for 7
hello.
months.
That is so true.
Well needed and deserved.
Very necessary.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. We are on a private trip, with our girlfriends. I understand that we need to social distance, but we need social D, okay?
Community dig, yeah, no, not appealing to me. Like,
Not
yeah,
community
I'm okay.
dig.
Like, I just wasn't turned on. Like, you can backflip. Like, I'm not into community dig, so I'm just like, yeah, I'm okay with that.
I got you.
I'm good on
You
the
get a
trade.
dick, you get a dick, you get a dick.
Yeah, I'm not in for that. I'm not here for that.
So Bolo comes out of the box and everybody starts to make it rain. Cynthia, on the other hand, makes it drizzle.
Wait. Drizzle? What footage have you seen?
Yes, we ready for it. Oh, Cynthia, oh, gosh.
I don't know about drizzling.
Yeah, I do know.
It wasn't a monsoon, but I made it rain.
First of all, you gave this man like $1 at a time, and you had a stack of $1,000.
I gave him $5.
You were like,
I was working my way.
it was misty. Like, Cynthia, it was misty. I don't even think it was dewy. It was like, you were not making it rain. It was no dew. It was not misty. The precipitation was very low, girl.
I mean, here's the thing. I doubt Cynthia has been to a strip club in Atlanta. And in Atlanta, that's where they make it rain. Like, it must literally just go everywhere. So, yeah, she probably was sitting there doing like this,
Auntie ain't making it rain.
$1 per hour.
I spent all my money in the first 1 minute.
But in her defense, Cynthia, she is saving for her wedding, so we had to give her a little pass.
People don't understand this. Cynthia is extremely cheap, okay? Cynthia has at least $1,000 in her hand. Me? Oh no, honey, I'm not cheap. No. I can watch my own coin, but somebody gave you the coins.
Oh, that's true.
That was shameful.
It was shameful. Okay, maybe I'm not the person to take to a strip club because apparently I'm a little cheap. But in the end, it's not like how you start; it's how you finish. In the end, he had everything he needed. So.
Let's talk about what happened after Bolo's dance.
Well, he was supposed to be leaving, and then the girls, a few of the ladies, wanted a real private show. And asked that the cameras be turned off so that we would have some privacy.
And hopefully we can get you guys to turn off the cameras for a little while so we can actually have fun.
I'm not sure why the cameras needed to be turned off, because if you're just watching a show, you're not really doing anything. So it's just like if you're at a strip club, if you get a lap dance, I mean, everyone can pretty much see what you're doing. You know, I was like, okay, well, you know, I guess if y'all want to turn the cameras off, turn it off. But I wasn't going to be doing anything that I didn't want anybody to see. So I didn't understand that piece at all.
I think the majority of us wanted to see what Bolo had. Was it real?
It ain't real.
It is real. If you see something like that in person, it's like, nah, it cannot be real. So we knew he wasn't able to take his body out on camera, you know what I'm saying? And we weren't able to get close enough to see if it was real.
Yeah.
So we were like, hey, turn the cameras off.
We want to make sure ain't no socks in there.
Look, for me, I was just all there in the spirit of having fun. And I wasn't sure why we needed to turn the cameras off. Like, I may have helped Kandi tape the cameras, actually, like black tape on the cameras. When those cameras were turned off, I didn't really think anything about audio being off.
Oh, yeah! Come on down and come.
You know, I mean, I figured, well, maybe something will happen that the ladies don't want to happen on camera, but I didn't really think...
You didn't think they would go that far.
Are you a whole bisexual bitch? Tonight, I guess.
No, I just didn't think it was gonna be that big deal.
No one thought that it was going to go to the next level.
No! Okay, nobody eat me tonight. One of you bitches eat me tonight.
It was like their license to be freaky. Like the real hoes in the house, it was like, oh, now we can really get our freak on. Like, we don't want the world to see how freaky we are. But if the cameras are not on, let's get the freak on.
Well, I was the one that kept saying, you know, what happens in the dungeon stays in the dungeon. Even when I do the tour, it's like people come in these crazy costumes and they live a life that they, you know, wild out, have fun or whatever, and do things they probably never do on day to day. And, you know, when I say do things, I don't mean like doing nothing too crazy, but just like when you're in New Orleans and people pull their shirts down and show their breasts and shake them for beads or whatever. It's like every now and then you have a place that you can go and not be judged. It's not very often where all of us kind of let our hair down and be kind of just chill around each other and not really worry about somebody trying to use it against them or, you know, talk about it on the show or whatever for the world to hear. I wasn't expecting some of the stuff that happened after the camera crew left to be a part of the conversation.
Did you hear something?
But obviously, it is, and so now, you know, it's something that we all are dealing with or whatever.
Some people were questioning Bolo's Bolo.
So I was one of the girls that were saying, is his Bolo real?
It ain't real.
It is real.
Is this considered cheating?
That thing was enormous. It was the biggest Bolo I've ever seen in my life, okay? That's why all of the girls were all on him.
Where you going? Why are you running on my shit?
His Bolo was very visible, even through the outfit. But yeah, apparently they wanted to see more.
Where is Bolo and his thing?
You know, I mean, I had a nice, you know, dick waiting for me when I got back home. So I was just there for the foreplay of it all to get with my man when I made it back to Atlanta. However, just from a scientific point of view, I just wanted to know if it was humanly possible that this man's penis could actually be the size that it appeared to be in his leggings.
Congratulations. Oh. Keep thinking that be on tour be some bullshit.
God. That thing was, I've never in my life seen anything like that.
I saw a windshield wiper. It was like
Wipe on, wipe
But
off.
that's kind of thin. It was a little thicker than that, actually.
Was it thicker than my arm?
It was mighty strong too, like the whole night. Did y'all notice that?
Was it?
And I don't know about the whole night because I went to bed.
Right.
But by the time I saw it, it looked strong.
She's shady.
I was like, hey, Bolo is a no-no, okay?
I mean, people can say, oh, he had a horse penis. I was like, it was a pony at best.
That must, a very big pony.
I'm going to say Shetland pony.
That is, if a UTI was a person, it would be him.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
He
Someone
said, so I
said.
got to put it out there because it was a conversation that was said. He said that he knew me, but as I thought about it more, I was like, I've never seen that man because I would have remembered. You know what I'm saying? Like, Bolo is not somebody I think you would forget, but I was drinking a little bit, so I was like, oh, yeah. You know me? Okay, well, let me have a little, lap dance moment.
Yeah, because Drew, that rumor was definitely that you used to date him. I even got that little tea.
No, ma'am. For the record, let me look at the camera when I say this. No. Negative, nada. If we did, I would have no problem saying it because I dated some people. But not Bolo. I would walk a little different.
Oh, Lord.
You'd be in a wheelchair.
From what I could see. No, ma'am.
Because in real life, who finna do something with all that? If you do something with all that, your insides
nobody.
are
about to be tore out.
I feel like once he did this, we were over him. Like, we honestly started running around the room, jumping on each other, twerking, acting like we were strippers for Cynthia.
Yes, he definitely let everybody see that it was real. Not touch. I'm just saying, like, he showed them that it was real.
Well, I think some of the girls used the Bolo, so, they can let you know if it was real.
I'm not saying anybody used the Bolo. I'm just saying he pulled it out at one point so everybody saw that the Bolo was real.
He did pull it out. He did. But many hours later, you did not confirm or deny if you heard noises coming from a room that Bolo was in. So it might have been used. To be determined.